Hey, what's up? This is Jag Maggot for October 12th, 2021. And yeah, let's get down to it. Hopefully, everyone had a good long Thanksgiving weekend. I know I did. And yeah, NFL news: John Gruden resigned as Las Vegas head coach as of yesterday. He announced it on Monday Night Football. Good riddance after what he said on email and whatnot. I think that's just utterly stupid. So get him out of here. He's gone. Thank God. Last night, the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson are proving that this could be their year, and they're playing pretty good, especially Lamar Jackson. He's unreal. Let's not forget that. And also, let's not forget that Patrick Mahomes and the KC Chiefs was just absolutely horrendous. I thought it was going to be a main event, and it came out to be nothing but that. Buffalo Bills put on a show, 38-20. Another hot team is Green Bay Packers, and they did their thing. Dallas Cowboys destroyed the Giants. Saquon Barkley injured his ankle, so you could say that they took on a depleted New York Giants team, but you never know. So, red hot Cowboys, red hot Green Bay Packers, and red hot Buffalo Bills. Oh, let's not forget Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. MLB news in the NFL, or sorry, in the MLB tonight, we have the Houston Astros taking on the White Sox. They lead that 2 games to 1. Braves take on the Brewers. They lead that 2 games to 1. And unfortunately, we have the San Francisco Giants in the lead against the LA Dodgers. Everybody knows I'm a Dodgers fan, so that's not good. But then again, the Dodgers are heading back home. So let's just say they play tonight in LA. So hopefully LA Dodgers can tie this baby up, and yeah, hopefully they can repeat. NHL news. We got Seattle Kraken in action tonight, and yeah, it's just a lot of good games transpired over the weekend. A lot of more good games, and I'm looking forward to the actual season itself. Everybody knows I'm a Oilers fan, so you know, hopefully the Oilers do some damage this year. But I gotta give hats off to Seattle Kraken. Um, for an expansion team, they're doing pretty well, like really good. I did not see that coming at all, but at the end of the day, you know, good on them, and we'll see what happens and see what they can do. Kind of reminds me of Las Vegas Golden Knights. They were an expansion team and they did fairly well. Other expansion teams back in the day, they did not do fairly well because they're right out the gate. They need good players. They need good chemistry. They didn't do well, and Seattle Kraken, you gotta give them heads up, or you gotta give them props on that one. NBA news: we have battle of the Raptors taking on the Wizards tonight. Raptors looking pretty good. They're a good young team. We'll see if Scotty Barnes can live up to expectations as a number 4 pick. So look out for him. And battle of California. LA Lakers are winless. And unless you want to count turnovers as wins, then they win the cake. But, at the end of the day, it's kind of like turnovers don't equal wins. So hopefully Lakers can turn it around tonight and actually play some decent basketball. They're up against Golden State. They lost to Golden State, I think, last week. Hopefully they can things around, but you never know. We'll see. So the biggest news out of yesterday, and then even bigger news today. Let's start with yesterday. Ben Simmons, I did not see this coming. I don't think anyone saw this coming. I think he folded because this whole entire time he's like, okay, yeah, I I'm requesting a trade. I don't want to play for Philadelphia again. And you know, um, he was adamant that he didn't. He turned the plane around. He told the Philly players, "Don't come. I don't want to talk to you and whatnot," kind of thing. But things were not going his way, and now you know uh, they lost $8.25 million because Daryl Morey wasn't giving that up to Rich Paul and his client, and now all of a sudden, yesterday, before the tip-off, I forget who they played, Philadelphia, but before that tip-off, Ben Simmons texted the GM, and he basically said, "I'm outside of the building, and I just needed to get a COVID test done." So he did that. He was in Philly last night, and you know, he's basically saying, "I will play for Philly now." So he caved. He 100% caved. All these rumors swirling around that he will get traded and yada 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 are next to none now. They're dropped. But you know, you have to take it into consideration that does Philadelphia want to trade him in the future? Because now, if you got the hat on of Doc Rivers, if you got the hat on of Daryl Morey, you have to think to yourself, okay, let's up his trade value even more. Make him shoot, make him like an elite defender, whatever, what have you. Go up against Nets and and the Bucks, and don't get me. I'll get to Miami Heat in a second here, and maybe trade him before the trade deadline. I don't know, but that is Ben Simmons. He caved, and I did not see that coming. This whole time, I thought he was going elsewhere, and yeah, I had no idea that he was gonna cave and go back to Philly. And Philly's a pretty fan oriented town. I just hope they welcome him back. I doubt that they will because he turned his back on Philly. Now he has to come crawling back to Philly. I hate to be in Ben Simmons' shoes. He does not. He. It's just wow. He really screwed himself on this one. So Miami Heat are 4-0 in the preseason. I know what you're saying. It's only the preseason, but damn, they got Eric Spoelstra, they got PJ Tucker, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, Bayo, whatever. I forget the guy's name. Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. This is just insane. If you do not believe the Miami Heat will actually make it to the finals, you are dead wrong. Because you have the Nets, who are phenomenal, but now this is another perfect segue to today's news. Okay? So, Kevin Durant, James Harden, the owner, and the general manager, and I'm pretty sure it was Steve Nash, all had a say in whether Kyrie Irving should be a part-time player or not. Just announced today, Kyrie Irving was sent home, and they basically said, we want to develop good team chemistry, and there are no part-time players. I don't know the exact wording, but that's pretty much it. Now, Kyrie Irving is stubborn. He is egotistical, and he's going to take it the wrong way. Then, he might expect a trade to happen. He might request a trade. You never know. And his body, his choice. He's going to do what Kyrie Irving does the best, and does the best, meaning he does everything for himself, nothing for his teammates, and that's that. Kyrie Irving is screwing the Nets' chances of going to the finals, and he is further solidifying that Miami Heat will be in the finals. This is Jag Mangat for the Sports Post podcast. This is October 12th, 2021.